Hello, my name is Wita Widiana. In here, I want to tell you or retell about a novel, and the novel is A Devil in Winter. Okay, stay tuned. The main character in this novel is Sebastian, Lord Vincent, and Evie. In this novel, Sebastian from the luxurious lifestyle and lazy family, and Evie is a shy girl and antisocial, while Vincent is charming, easy to get along with other people. This is start from Vincent kidnapped Lillian and want her to marry with him. Lillian is a girlfriend from his friend. His name is Fiance Westlife. Luckily, Westlife saved Lillian before Vincent forced her to marry with him. Knowing that Vincent against Lillian, Effie bravely came to the Vincent and over that Vincent couldn't refuse. Vincent is a state of economic difficulty. Effie, invitation Vincent is married, and Effie just needs Vincent to from his mother's family side. Effie's mother died giving birth to her. Effie's mother family does not approve of her mother's relationship with Effie's father. Effie lived with her mother's family who treat her badly. Effie was shy and aloof, always fight with fear and anxiety without friends before she met the wallflowers. Her uncle and aunt used to be rude to Effie. That's why he started. Effie's father is seriously ill. Effie wants to stay with her father at the end of his life. That's why she dared to come to Vincent. And Effie's father was rich, owned a famous club, and of course, Effie gave a large dowry for Vincent. That was just marriage of convenience. On the promise of their marriage, Effie will not handle Vincent's affair, and Vincent too. And finally, they married in Gretna Green, Scotland, in a good winter. After they married, they head to London, where Effie's father was. Vincent only shows his interest in the treasure that he will get later. But beside that, he had another character which Effie didn't expect. On a cold ride on a horse-drawn carriage, Vincent bought Effie a foot warmer and always replaced the cold water with a new one. Though Vincent previously sighed, he didn't want to be bothered. On the trip, Vincent also embraced Effie, covering with his jacket so that Effie would always feel warm. Vincent provided the best lodging and food during the trip. Effie's needs were cared for. When he arrived at Jenner, or Effie's father club names, Vincent also did something that surprised. Effie took she only cared about her fortune and the legacy that Effie's father would repay when she died. Vincent showed an interest in the management club. When Effie's father was sick, Vincent took over the affair of the club. He fired to corrupt people at the club. Vincent saved the beard of his lying father-in-law. At the first, it was Effie who saved, but when Vincent saw Effie doing it carelessly, he immediately took over. Effie's father died a few days after meet with Effie, and under the leadership of Vincent, Jenner's club is getting ahead. Here, Effie married Vincent. His friends feel restless. Annabelle and Daisy meet Effie at the Jenner club. They think Vincent forced Effie to marry with him. Effie reassured her friend that it was her choice. They will happy to see Vincent treat Effie with respect. Love Vincent, who had just returned from his honeymoon, also met Effie at the club. He was asked by Lillian to pick up Effie and stay at Lord Westcliffe's residence. And Lillian also told Vincent forced Effie to marry with him. Lord Westcliff realized Vincent treated Effie well, and Lord Westcliff didn't expect it either. Lazy Vincent bothered to work managing the club. Vincent cared deeply for Effie, not just about her property, and their relationship is getting better. Effie realized she loved her husband when Vincent saved Effie from a shot that is directed at Effie and finally hits Vincent. And Vincent wants Effie to stay at his house, not at the club. According to the Vincent, a good woman doesn't deserve to stay in the club, but Effie didn't want to leave her father's place yet. This is before Effie and Vincent realized they were in love with each other. Vincent is casual saying that let me give you baby, not because of love at the time, but because Vincent cares so much about Effie's comfort. It made Effie a little hopeful. And Vincent didn't confess his feeling to Effie. He didn't want to admit that he had fallen in love with a woman, namely Effie. But she's always jealous when approached or only glanced at by men in her club. Effie and Vincent has the very opposite nature. That's why Effie's friend couldn't believe Effie could love Vincent. They also didn't believe that someone like Vincent ended up loving with a girl like Effie. But finally, Vincent and Effie loving each other. Thank you.